Hi, my name is Mr. Mushroom, and I know this is not the avatar that I've been promoting, advertising, showing you guys, but something inspired me to start today. And I know I might not have the character I want, or the assets that I want, or the equipment that I need in order to start, but something inspired me to start today. For a long time, I wanted to make content creation. I was just unsure of what kind of content creation I would make. I didn't know how to go about it. I didn't know how to start. I didn't know how I would go along with it. I didn't know how to do any of that stuff. I was unsure of everything. Until 2020, when I was introduced and inspired by a group called Hololive Myth. And these girls were just amazing. I fell in love with their characters. I fell in love with how they acted on stream and who they just were, being truly themselves. Even if they were just portraying a character, they were still themselves. And that's what inspired me to just be myself in 2020. And I told myself, if they were to ever have a boy agency, I'd be the first one to join. And when that day came, I was intimidated once again. I didn't take the opportunity. I just let it slip. I let it go. Because I was intimidated. I still didn't know what to do or how to do it. And the reason why I was intimidated was because I'm not the smartest, not the funniest, not the best at video games. I'm not the best looking. I'm not the strongest. I'm not the fastest. So I didn't know how to be entertaining or what to offer people, since that's what people look on the internet for. I was not the best. I don't have the skills or the gifts that they were given in order to be that way. So I didn't do it. And here we are 4 years later. And I wish I'd never done that, because I would never know what could have been or what would happen. But now I know what kind of content creation I want to make. I make my own quotes, and I primarily do it for myself, to help me get through my life and to help improve myself as a person, to help improve, to be a better son, to be a better brother, to be a better uncle, and to be a better friend, and one day to be a better husband and father. Forewarning, these quotes are not pleasant, they're not nice. They bring discomfort and the harsh truth of reality. It's kind of an eye-opening, kind of a wake-up call. And I wanted to share my quotes to hopefully inspire someone else to, help them with their life to get out of their rut or the slump that they're in, or through the hard times that they need something to hear. We're all on a lonely path, but doesn't mean we can't help each other on the way there by inspiring one another. So I would like to share you the quote that inspired me to start today, to start right now.
So before I start this, I just want to tell you that the quote will always come after I post a video about it. So if you just want to hear or just see the quote, it will be on my Instagram and Twitter. And if I decide to make a TikTok, it will be on there. But I will always post a video about it before I release the quote, so I can go into detail about it, what it means to me, and explain it so you can understand. So you can get a better understanding of it. So here we go. So I'll read it now. The longer you wait, the further you drift from your destination. The more you procrastinate, the faster opportunities slip away. Our time is limited. I was once 18 years old, too. So I'll break it down into the 3 sections and explain each one.
Hold on, give me a minute. My throat is parched, or dry. Oh, fuck. That's better.
So I'll read you the first part. The longer you wait, the further you drift from your destination. And what that means to me is when I was first inspired by Hololive in 2020 from watching their videos, I would be a lot farther ahead on my journey than where I am today, starting 4 years later at the beginning, at the starting line, basically. I would be better off to start, when I'm supposed to rather than today. But I can't dwell and, reminisce about when I could have started. I just have to just start. And that's what primarily made me to just start today. And I'll give you an example. Say me and you were both in a race with a few hundred more people running a marathon or something. And they all say 3, 2, 1, go. And everybody sets off. Everybody's running. Everybody's rushing to go to the finish line except me and you. We're sitting there. We're standing there at the starting line. And we haven't even taken the first step. While everybody else is going. And the clock has already started. Me and you are just standing there. Waiting. Waiting for what? Don't know. But I could be intimidated. I could be, scared, shy. I could be wondering, like, how do I go about it? How do I start? How do I do it? And I'm just waiting for someone to give me that push, to give me that opportunity to have everything perfect in that time. But it's not going to come. I just have to make do with what I have today and make the best out of that opportunity. So that's why I decided to start today. I can't no longer wait because the destination gets further and further, and the longer you wait, the destination might not even be there anymore. It might not exist. The destination could be temporarily. So, I'll read it again. The longer you wait, the further you drift from your destination. I'll also add another thing. The longer you wait, the further you drift from your destination. I'll read you the second part. The more you procrastinate, the faster opportunities slip away. So, what that second part means to me is that if I decide to do what I've done for past couple years, is procrastinate tremendously, I begin to lose the opportunity that I've been given, that I have, which is, my time, my energy, my effort, everything. And I'll give you another situation I'll give you an explanation and a metaphor. So say there's this girl that you like, and you want to ask her out. The girl, being the metaphor, is, what kind of career you want, what your dreams are, what your goals are, all those things that you want in life, those things that we reach high for. Say you want to ask her out, but you're not the only one trying to ask her out. Someone else there likes her too, or wants to be their partner. Eventually, if you keep making excuses and you keep procrastinating, doing things that bring no value or that are just boondoggle to, the goal that you want, you're going to lose that opportunity. You're going to lose her to someone else. And I'll give you an explanation. Say, just like in football, baseball, soccer, the Olympics, boxing, whatever it is, every individual or on the team is fighting for that number one spot, that gold medal, that trophy. They're all trying to be number one. They're all trying to be the best. They all want the glory. They all want to be the victor. But the more that we procrastinate, say we take a day off. We want to take this day off, and we've done nothing but procrastinate. I've given the advantage over to my opponent, who probably has, done what they're supposed to do. I'm giving them the advantage, and I'll never get that day back. I'll never be able to, get that Wednesday back that I decided to procrastinate on. I'll never get that Friday. I'll never get that Friday back that I procrastinated by watching you know, binge watching a TV show or watching pointless TikToks all day by scrolling on my phone. I'll never get that opportunity back. That opportunity is now gone. And they have a whole day ahead of me. And by each time I procrastinate, they get better, faster, stronger, and they get ahead of the game. And it's not just by one rep, or no, it's by a whole day. And then the whole day is just getting expanding longer and longer the more we procrastinate. So I'm not saying, to always work hard and work hard. Like there's times when even I still procrastinate sometimes, but now I realize when I procrastinate, like, okay, am I really bringing value to my dreams, my goals, and my future that I want? Am I really taking advantage of the opportunity that I'm giving, or am I just letting it slip away? That's what I mean by that. So, the more you procrastinate, the faster opportunities slip away. I'll read you the third part. Our time is limited. I was once 18 years old too. This one really hits me deep because whether you're 18 or not, or you're over 18, I remember like it was yesterday. I was graduating from high school. They called my name when I was walking on stage towards my principal, and I was shaking his hand and receiving my diploma in the other, and looking at the camera, smiling. I remember like it was yesterday. I really do. And I realized that that time I was naive and time was irrelevant because I didn't consider how much time I was wasting already when I turned 18, because I was finally free. I didn't have to wake up at 6:30 in the morning to drive to school. I didn't have to do that anymore. I wasn't told what to do. I wasn't told, you know, to be on a set schedule. I wasn't told that I was wasting my time already. Everybody was just either going to college or enjoying their time. And I was doing the same thing. I was just enjoying my time. I was playing video games. I wasn't really doing much at that time. I didn't go to parties and stuff anymore. But yes, I was just like playing video games and doing useless boondoggle, stuff. And I can't I can't reminisce or pout about the things that I've lost. I have to, take it as a lesson to be learned that I can't waste time anymore, that my time is limited. And I'll give you an example. Hurricane Helene happened. I'll give you an example. Hurricane Helene happened a few days ago. And unfortunately, I was in the pathway of the hurricane, just like many others. And I was affected by it, not gravely like other people. And, God, I pray and hope for the best for them. But I realize every time that I go through a hurricane, I've been through many of them, that what if this could be me, that could be my time, and I could pass away any minute, at any second. And I don't want to waste that time by just doing stuff, by either waiting or procrastinating. So I'm going to take advantage of the time now that I've been given. And I'll add another thing. We don't realize that time is passing until we're hit with something nostalgia, an old song, or an old movie, or when our birthdays, or something major like an anniversary comes up, that time has passed, and we're getting older by the second, the minute, the hour, the day, the week, the month, and then before it, a year has gone by, and I've been doing what? Wasting my time, wasting my life by waiting or procrastinating. And I don't want to do that anymore. And that's why I'm trying to change, my life and change the way I live it by implementing and applying those things in life. I'm not saying work like 24/7, like it is. Our time is limited. Everything that happens in my life, the breakups, the friends I make, the challenge that that come by, the obstacles that get in my way, or the haters, or the the criticizers, or whoever comes in my life, I'm going to take it as either a learning lessons, or be grateful of the time I have with them, or the time it was in my life, because, you know, I don't want to just work myself to death and not live my life to the fullest potential, because I'm not going to be here forever. I'm not going to be on planet Earth. So everything that happens, I'm going to take as a gift, because I'll never get it back. I'll never meet the same person for the first time. I'll never go through the same obstacles for the first time again. I might not get my first hater for the first time again, or I might not get the life lesson that I wanted for the first time ever again. So everything that happens, I'm going to, take it as a given. So that's what I wanted to share with you today, and I'll read you the quote one last time. The longer you wait, the further you drift from your destination. The more you procrastinate, the faster opportunities slip away. Our time is limited. I was once 18 years old too. I just want to say thank you for joining me today. And if this is stuff you're looking for, or if you have a friend in need, I hope you stay and listen to more of my stories and what the quotes mean to me. But if you don't, no hard feelings. I hope the best on your journey. I hope the best for your life. And, see you around, I guess, or whatever. But if this is what you're looking for, I welcome you to stay and listen to more stories that I have to say and what the quotes mean to me. And, thank you for joining me for today. All right, I don't want to keep you any longer, so I'm going to say that's it for today. And I hope you enjoy the rest of your day, the rest of your night. All right, see you around. Bye.